Welcome to Legal 123s with ByrdAdatto. Legal issues simplified through real client stories and real-world experiences. Creating simplicity in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to another episode of Legal 123s with ByrdAdatto. I'm your host, ByrdAdatto. My co-host, Michael Byrd.
As a business and healthcare law firm, details matter. Season 6 theme was Zoom In. Once we know our big picture vision or strategy, we have to roll up our sleeves to get the work done. With each episode of Season 6, we had our typical stories, and we made sure we talked about specific actions to focus on for 2022.
Absolutely, Michael. What a season. We had 13 episodes for Season 6. It started off with Strangest Jobs with our partner Alex Tiersch and special guest Dr. Chris Sirk. And we ended the Season 6 with retirement disability planning with Larry Keller. All in all, we had 11 guests. Of course, that's not including our season regular, Jay Riero.
And I'm mostly a big picture guy, as you know well, and I like my context. I like to think about the vision, and so it's a little uncomfortable to roll up into the details. But I had a blast this season, and I was excited about our opening show with Chris and Alex. Mm-hmm. Also excited that Dr. Stevens was back on the show, and so many guests joined us during Season 6.
Yeah, it was great. We were able, as you said, to be in my wheelhouse most of the season, which is why details do matter.
Yes, Brad, something you love,
mm-hmm.
and why we're a good partnership.
Yes.
Thanks again to all of our loyal listeners.
Mm-hmm.
You and I have been, Brad, lucky enough to speak with some of our listeners on the phone and even meet a few of you in person. I'd especially like to thank those of you who have subscribed. It's really helpful to the reach of other potential listeners out there. And, of course, the written reviews and 5-star ratings are so appreciated.
Absolutely. Yeah, a few shout-outs to some of the loyal listeners that we've talked to. That's including Gina and Dennis and Sue and, of course, Brandon. And, well, Michael, that does wrap up Season 6. But don't panic. Season 7 is just 1 week away, launching on January 12th. Michael, what do we have in store for our audience for next season?
Well, Brad, Season 7 is a business and healthcare law firm. We are sometimes triggered by certain buzzwords our clients will say in conversation. We know that there is potential disaster when we hear these words and are immediately on high alert. So this season's theme is red flags.
Woohoo! Yeah, it's a great lineup for Season 7. We're going to do 11 episodes. We're going to, of course, bring back our series regular contributor, Jay Riero.
And yeah, I'm excited about our opening show, Red Flags, Independent Contractors.
Yeah, well, and most excited about Season 7 is we gussied up this podcast room. Look at it. Thanks to our off-camera Riley and Stephanie, who also helped design this room. And you get to see us, for better or for worse, you get to see us on this video platform. And, the room looks great. I don't know about our faces, but the room looks great.
Well, I think I heard you say that the room looks better than your face, Brad. And I agree. What I love about this season is that we've introduced a fun way to interrupt each other.
Yes.
When we hear the red flags in the story.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a blast.
Mm-hmm.
The way our audience can learn how our minds are reacting when we hear a client speak with us and we hear the red flags.
Yeah, but none of the clients that we just referenced, or none of you guys that we speak to.
Of course not.
Yeah, different ones. Well, I'm not sure how much the audience really wants to learn about how our minds think, Michael, but this season will be a ton of fun, Michael. I think that's all the time we have, but we are so grateful to all our loyal listeners who have joined us in Legal 123s with ByrdAdatto. For now, we're going to say goodbye. We look forward to launching Season 7 starting January 12th.
ByrdAdatto is providing this podcast as a public service. This podcast is for educational purposes only. This podcast does not constitute legal advice, nor does it establish an attorney-client relationship. Reference to any specific product or entity does not constitute an endorsement or recommendation by ByrdAdatto. The views expressed by guests are their own, and their appearance on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent. Please consult with an attorney on your legal issues.